Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a testing video, and as you can tell by the title, today is going to be on this Ted Baker set which I got for my graduation like back in October. So it's been a long time I waited, and I know you want me to do a first impressions on this, so I'm going to be trying out as much of the products as possible. As you can see, I have done a testing Ted Baker makeup before video, and that was on like a completely different set, so you got different things in it, different shades, etc. But I will leave that link down below if it's something that interests you, because Ted Baker, you can only ever get their makeup when it comes to Christmas time, and I've only ever seen it in Boots as well, so just to give you a heads up when next Christmas comes along. So first I'm going to apply the Tinted Lip Balm. The packaging for this is absolutely stunning. And this is what it looks like. It's a really nice colour. If anything, it looks like a lipstick. You wouldn't think it was a tinted lip balm. Ooh, that is so pretty. So I'm not going to lie, that is the full pigmentation of like a moisturising lipstick. So I'm going to apply my foundation, and I'll be back with you in a couple of seconds. Ted Baker, as far as I'm aware, don't do foundations or anything like that, so I will be back with you shortly. So I'm going to begin by trying their eyebrow pencil, and it doesn't have a colour on it or anything like that, so by the sounds of it, everybody who bought this set got the same colour eyebrow pencil. I think personally this is going to work really well for me. It might just be a tad bit too warm, but for those people who have dark brows or really fair brows, this probably wouldn't work for them. So I'm just going to lightly brush it through my brows. So that's one brow done and one brow not done. So I'll do the other one. I think it's a good mixture between being like too soft or too hard. Like I feel like it's a good texture that it's got, but I just think pencils just take so much longer, and you can't get like a really sharp brow with them, and because this colour is like a little bit too light for me and it needs to be like a bit more ashy, I don't know, I just don't feel like it's doing my eyebrows justice, especially in comparison to if I did them with like my brow pomade, and then it'd look completely different. But I think it'd be good for people who like, I don't know, want really natural brows, like super natural brows. And considering how much I've applied to my brows, the pencil hasn't gone down that much. Whereas when I've used like a Benefit pencil before, you have to sharpen it. Like I was sharpening it between like doing one brow to the other brow. So I think it's good in that sense. I'm going to brush it out with just like a Tweezerman comb. I mean, my eyebrows do need doing, and we're growing them out at the moment so that I can go get them done again. So, I mean, that's not too bad. I am going to top it off with some Gimme Brow just because I do that with whatever I'm applying to my brows. So I think this will make the big difference. And this is just like the old packaging of Gimme Brow. So next up we have eyeshadow. So this little trio set here. So you're getting quite like a gorgeous like shimmery colour to go all over the lid, or wherever you want really. A nice like dark plum to define it, and then like quite a basic all over the lid, a very light crease colour. So I'm going to be using the Ted Baker brush, the eyeshadow brush that comes with it, and I'm going to take this light colour to begin with, and I'm just going to apply this all over. And this is going to like set the powder and stuff in place. It was actually darker than you would think. So I'm just applying this all over the lid, and then just lightly. I mean, it's actually really pigmented, so you can see that. I also have this other trio here, which is what I got in a Ted Baker set the Christmas beforehand. So here's the difference between the two. And when I was reviewing this one, I said that it was missing like a matte colour because they're all shimmery, and it was also missing one to define it. So I feel like this one is so much better. I think they've definitely improved over the years because it has two matte shades. One's like a all over kind of colour, like a neutrally kind of colour, and the other one's like a really nice dark colour to really like vamp things up kind of thing. And then this colour is gorgeous. So, and then taking the same brush, I'm going to go in with the glitter and see what it applies like by itself. And if we need to intensify it, I'll add a little bit of like setting spray to my brush and see if that helps. This shimmery one is not as pigmented as the other ones that I've tried. Let's try wetting my brush a little bit. So taking this Pro Fix makeup setting spray, and then I'm going to apply that So that's made it go so much more metallic than previously. So that looks like a really like pigment that I've put on. That looks stunning. It does look a little bit lumpy, I'm not gonna lie, but when I have tried to apply glitters before, it has gone this kind of bumpiness before, so I don't know if it's because of the glitter. I'm not too sure if it needs to be a little bit thinner, I don't know, but I'm really impressed by that. There's so much fallout, it's crazy. I'm going to take a little powder brush. This is the Morphe M438, and hopefully that'll kind of like flick it away. Maybe I should have done my eye makeup first, we'll see. So the thing that is missing from this is like a really nice transition colour, just kind of blend in the crease. So I'm going to take this e.l.f. blending eye brush and just put that into the darker shade, and I'm going to put this in the outer V. And I'm just going to take a brush to blend this out. There's so much fallout from these eyeshadows, like so it falls where you haven't even placed it. I think it's definitely something that you're going to have to do before you apply your foundation, as I'm learning the hard way. So I've tried my very best to try and salvage this. It's definitely not something for you to be applying if you're a beginner with eyeshadow, or if you want to put on your foundation first or whatever. When you applied the purpley colour, it kind of like completely brought off the this shade that we put on, like this shimmery shade. So then I had to reapply that, and it was just an absolute nightmare. I think I'm definitely going to have to reapply my concealer and kind of like clean this up, because it's just falling all over, and I've just got like a glittery purpley kind of like fallout on here, and it doesn't look very pretty. So taking some of the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer, I'm just going to kind of like clean this up a little bit. So although the eyeshadow looks really pretty now, I just don't think it is worth the drama and how much you have to like work you have to put into it. So I don't know how much I'm going to be reaching for that palette, that's for sure. Although it does look really pretty once it's actually finished. Let's do some base makeup now. So we have this beautiful little duo here. So you get your bronzer and a blusher as well, but the bronzer is really glittery, and so is the blusher. So I'm going to see what this is like to bronze all over my face. I'm going to zoom you out a little bit. And then taking my normal bronzing brush, this is the Real Techniques blusher brush, I'm just going to gently tap in because I'm not too sure how pigmented it's going to be, and then blend. It smells really good. I just bring my brightness down a little bit. I think this kind of shows the colours a little bit better with this kind of lighting. You can kind of see the bronzer. I think it looks really pretty. It is very warm. Like, you definitely could not contour with this. It's not a subtle bronzer at all, but I'm actually, like, I'm not mad at that. That's quite cute. I'm going to take their little bronzing brush, but I'm going to use this for the blusher instead. Okay, it's not the best for blusher. I'm just going to take this little Real Techniques one and take a little bit of my bronzing brush just to blend that out too. It just looks really pink. So for highlighter, something that didn't actually come in this set but has come in a previous Ted Baker Christmas set that I got before. This is in the same packaging, however this is a trio. So I'm going to use the middle shade as my highlighter with the Morphe M501 brush. Really powdery this. But that is stunning. I'm going to put a little bit on the end of my nose, and then the cupid's bow. And I'm actually going to take my finger and put a little bit of this underneath my brow as well, like so. That is so pretty. The only thing is, it is very noticeable on the skin, but I don't mind that. It also came with this cheek and lip tint, which comes in this kind of, I don't know, like a pinky goldeny kind of colour. However, this was the exact same colour that came in the last set that I got. So I think I'm going to save this to put into a giveaway for you instead. And I'm going to do the same for the eyelash curlers as well, because I do already have a pair of these from the last set that I got as well, so it'd just be greedy for me to keep these two products when I could give them away and treat yous to them instead. I do have an eyeliner of theirs from the last set that I got, but I'm really scared to use it because of how messy the eyeshadow was. So I'm not too sure. I think I might try it. It's like a little nib end. Let's see if it's going to be black still. Yeah, it's still black. Okay, we'll try it. We'll see what it's like. I'm not very good at eyeliner, so wish me luck. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there. Because of how chunky the glitter is, you literally, like, it sounds horrible trying to put eyeliner on top of it. It sounds so chunky and just not very nice at all. So I'm just going to literally put that thin line on there, and that's it. I'll try and match it on the other end, but it just sounds horrible, and it's so bumpy on top of it. Yeah, it's like all the glitter is sticking to the eyeliner. It just is not good combination at all. I don't know if you can see, but I've tried to apply the eyeliner on top of the eyeshadows, and it's just really chunky and not as black as what it comes out with like on my hand on a smooth surface. So I just don't think, I don't know if it's the eyeliner or whether it's the eyeshadow having this effect, but it just does not look nice at all. So that is probably the best that I'm gonna get with this eyeliner. I'm gonna have to try this by itself and see whether it's actually this that's not very good, or if it's just because the eyeshadow was so chunky. I'll have to try it another time. Although I'm sure that when I tried this in my video before, I'm sure I really liked it. I can't remember. So next up we have the mascara, and I remember loving this in the last one, and then after a while it kind of like dried up a little bit, and I found that I needed to apply like two mascaras like this to really like lengthen and separate because of how thin the formula is and because of what the brush looks like as well. However, I'm hoping that I'm going to have a better experience with it this time. I'm going to use my own eyelash curlers, which are these Shoe Your Mirror ones instead. I don't know if you can tell, like there's not much formula on that comes out on the brush. So it'd be really good if you wanted to spend a lot of time to like perfect your lashes. I couldn't spit out then. However, I just don't think it's the best for like volume and, you know, a bit of drama kind of thing. When you see how like black the mascara is and compare that to the eyeliner, you can tell the eyeliner is not like completely black, but on my hand it looks really black. So I'm not sure whether once again that is because of the rubbish eyeshadow underneath and it being so chunky, because I do normally have problems with eyeliner when I've got like a glitter on, but obviously this was just an eyeshadow, so you wouldn't think it'd be the same effect. So that is what the mascara looks like. So as for the lipstick, I do think the lipstick comes in beautiful packaging. I have one from the previous set, but this is definitely my kind of colour, whereas in the previous set it was like a really like I'll show you anyway. This is the previous one. They have the colours on the bottom as well. And this was quite like a nude kind of colour. It would have gone really nice with this makeup look actually. But I'm excited to try this one instead. It has a little T in the top of it as well. So I'm not sure how I feel about this. I thought it'd be really pigmented. I feel like there's like a film on the top of it. So you had to like break through the film first before you can get to like the proper lipstick. But even then it's more of like a moisturising one. I mean, I don't think it goes the best with this makeup look, but I just obviously wanted to try it out. So I definitely don't think it's going to be a lipstick that I'll be reaching for often. I think it's going to be one that I'll go for in the summertime when I want to have a nice pink lipstick on and I want it to be nice and moisturising too. However, it is one that is very slippery, very like, it moves very easily, if that makes sense. So it's going to transfer very easily and I don't think it's going to last very long either. It feels like when you have it on, it feels like a slightly heavier version than the lip balm. And I don't know, yeah, I was hoping that it'd wow me a little bit more, especially with it being such, I don't know, a beautiful colour. We'll have to see. I do think it'll be one that I'll reach for in the summertime, but it's not going to be a go-to lipstick for me, just like this one isn't either. So that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you enjoy these testing brand videos or testing shop videos, because I'm going to be doing pre-MAC shortly. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know down below and hit that subscribe button, because you know, it helps your girl out, it makes me keep going. And I upload Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays, so you'll miss videos if you don't subscribe, so you better do it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video.